let's see whether this missile shoots.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages. Now back to G.I. Joe.
Hello Joe fans, welcome to another super exciting G.I. Joe review, and this time we will be talking about a Astro Infantry Trooper aka Ozone. Well, Ozone was first introduced in 1991 as a part of Eco Warrior subset, which was known as version 1. Well, cool feature about it was it changes colors in warm water, considering it as a battle damage. He, along with some accessories, looks something like this. Later, in year 1993, Ozone joined the Star Brigade subline of Real American Heroes. Version 2 released in a light brown shirt and pant, which was often considered as very rare one to find. In the same year, with the minor changes in color schemes, like shirt and pants mostly, it was released as version 3. Well, to my knowledge, version 4 was introduced in 1994, which had a very odd color schemes in maroon and yellow shades. Ozone came with maroon helmet and rest of the accessories mostly in silver color, which looks like this. Okay. Well, I truly believe that this particular Fun School Ozone was inspired from version 3 of Ozone. Let's take a close-up look on his accessories. The first one is his helmet in red color with a white mouthpiece and blue visor. Very well detailed. Well, Ozone comes with 3 different guns. The first one is his shotgun. Very well detailed. Second one is submachine gun. All these guns were painted in blue colors. And the third one is his rifle, which was said in the content list. A rifle with a scope rather. He also comes with a pink missile launcher. Which is spring loaded. It actually shoots missiles. And the missiles he comes with are also painted in blue. Well, and lastly, he also comes with a machete, which is also painted in blue. Occasionally, Fun School used to give stands for the G.I. Joes. Ozone comes with this blue stand. Well, except for the helmet and missile launcher, all the Ozone's accessories came attached to the plastic tree. Alright, let's jump into the figure. Let's talk about his appearance and articulation. Ozone appeared to be a full-grown man with a thick beard and mustache, all painted in black color. However, US released were mostly in brown color. As he is from the Star Brigade line, he is wearing a full body suit. Well, it appears to be a full body suit. What do you think about it? Comment below. Well, he's wearing a padded vest in a white color, specially made for him to protect a heavy strikes from the enemy, and its straps goes all the way to his back. Well, the funny thing about this is on top of that vest we can see a blue grenades, right about 6 of them molded. His arms are protected with some sort of padding, like his biceps, his forearms. He's wearing blue gloves, and here on his crotch we can see some sort of device. It goes here on his backside. I believe it's some sort of controller or maybe a communication device. That's how he looks from his back. At the bottom here in front of his right thigh we can see a microcontroller, and his shins are heavily protected with a dark brown shin guards, and he's wearing green boots. His file card is very interesting, so take a look at it. Ozone was named after a David Kunyan, a member of the G.I. Joe design team working for Hasbro. Well, overall I am not 100% agree that he stands true to his name Ozone. I believe a little astronaut helmet or maybe a spacesuit design would have really gave justice to his name. So that's all I have to share with you about Ozone. If you like this video, then give a thumbs up and let me know which Joe should I review next in the comments down below. So make sure you subscribe so that you do not miss any of the G.I. Joe reviews. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Stay blessed and see you soon. Yo, Joe!